And now, the continuation of Hell's Kitchen.
Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of this 10-hour poker session where we are currently down around 300 quid. Straight back into the action we go by picking up none other than the Cowboys. First to act, I open to a tenner. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 callers unfortunately. But flop comes, fortunately, Ace King 9, 2 hearts. We have middle set. I'm out of position so many ways here, but on a board I crush and I fear it will check through. So therefore I bet half pot and we get no further action. Damn, honestly, I should have just check called or raised and put in a big bet on the turn if it had checked through. Pains to see such a nice flop go to waste. We move.
How are you feeling?
Sorry. I can't believe I'm cracking up right now.
On to jacks in the big blind. There is a low jack open and 2 more callers in the field before the action is on us. Aiming to ISO raise and go heads up here. So I go for a chunky 50 quid 3 bet and only the original raise or calls. So heads up we go to ace 8, 7. I decide to just check. He now very confidently goes all in right away for half pot. We need 25% equity to call, but for some reason I just feel the way he put his chips in and the fact he called such a big ISO, he probably has an ace here. So I do make a hesitant hero fold, I guess, and I absolutely kick myself when he proudly turns over king high with a low kicker. Well played. Yeah, I think with 25% equity and at that SPR we just need to call. We move. Moving on from another mistake, we've not started this session well at all, but look to rectify that ASAP. Hijack, a friend of ours, raises to 7. We pick up king queen on the button, so I raise to 20. He calls, heads up to 3, 4, 6, 2 spades. He checks. This board is of course not great for us, but only because we do have a spade and 2 overs. I do maybe think we can get away with betting small here and barreling on turns that improve our equity or scary overcards that give us some fold equity. So I bet 15, but now hijack raises to 45. Well played, nothing to do but fold. And in retrospect, definitely just got to check back flop there, especially versus a player capable of check raises. 3 hands, 3 mistakes I think, but let's keep going. We raised the 2 limpers in the field to 15 quid with king 10 off next. Unsuccessful in isolating as they both call, then face a large donk bet as we miss the flop. We fold.
I wanna dance, you make me lose it. I wanna feel the beat, feel the rhythm. I wanna lose it, you make my head spin.
Now find ourselves with pocket 8s on the button. Under the gun has opened low jack, then min clicks, and I feel this could be a call, could be a fold, but since it's an early configuration free bet with the under the gun original raiser yet to act, I don't think this is a good call, so I do make the fold here. When you don't play well, you hope to be able to at least run well. Well, next up, pocket aces. Hopefully this can get us out of this shit. Under the gun limps and we are in the cutoff. I raise to £15, button and big blind call, and we go 3 ways to 6, 7, 9 to diamonds. 3 ways on this board. Our opponents catch up massively. I'm not gonna make the mistake of betting this time, so I check and it checks through. Jack of spades on the turn. It does connect with the flop, but 10-8 was already a straight and it's not another diamond, which is the main thing I think. So after big blind checks, I think I'm definitely good to bet for value, and I bet 30 into 48. Surprisingly, both players stick around and make the call. Praying for a clean river. It is okay. It's the 7 of clubs, so when big blind checks, I think we can definitely make another bet for value here. I bet 50 into 138. I think half pot would also be okay or best, but 50 quid takes it down. At least we get some chips. Guys, after just being rewarded aces, we peel pocket kings. He opens the action to £10 with only 145 more pounds behind. I raised to 50 quid, knowing that action player is very likely to get involved here. Both players end up calling though, and the all-important flop comes 7-8-3 to hearts. And now immediately the fun player who claimed to be one card blind goes all in with his remaining £105 stack. And immediately after that, LoJack raises 2x to £210. Wow, I'm trying to work out if I could be crushed here to the LoJack. I don't really have much information on him. I'm thinking he's probably more likely to have something like an overpair on this board when he raises instead of calls here and is acting in fear of getting outdrawn. But then I think, isn't that a strange play to make? Because we also have all the overpairs and better ones than him for that matter, so why would he do that? So then I don't know what to think. Guys, what would you do?
Let's party.
Ultimately, I decided our hand is just too strong on this board to fold, so I put him all in, and this is what happens next.
Probably. I need a 10. I don't know what this card is, but I've seen this card. I've seen my 9. That's all I've seen. What do you reckon?
6 5.
I've seen this card. What do you reckon this card is? In fact, I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
No, I don't want to know.
You're not going twice?
Do you want to run it twice?
All right, we're doing
Run it twice.
twice.
One.
One.
Ali.
Fuck, I'm going to take all your chips down.
Straight.
Wow. Fucking hell. Kings.
Straight
Not
anyway.
straight.
Not straight. You should run it twice. You deserve.
Coconuts, yeah? Backdoor
I
coconut.
only looked at one card.
Fuck off you, fucking Yankee danky doodle shite.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, I don't settle, so I'm not going to be straight back. I'm a straight up person.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying so don't.
I don't settle, so I'm not going to be straight up.
You don't have to cuddle. You don't want to. 20. We look down at another pocket pair, 10s. Under the gun, a tight but fairly competent player opens to £7. So this time I just make the call on the button. We go heads up to Queen 6 7 2 spades. He checks and I decide to just check back my showdown value versus a competent player on the Queen high board. Jack of hearts on the turn. Now he bets half pot. I just don't think we can go anywhere with pocket 10s, even though we are downgraded to third pair. I make the call and I'm going to be checking back most rivers now until the river shows the 10 of hearts, bringing in all sorts of draws with it. He checks again and I just go for a half pot bet. He calls, we show and scoop this one. Alright guys, strap in for this one. Things are about to heat up. Undergun has raised to 7, LoJack has called, and we are in a dream spot in the hijack to 3 bets, and I do so to 45 quid with...
We are currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Sorry guys, my camera died on us and I urgently had to switch to the backup to get you caught up. Cutoff has cold called, LoJack has called. We go 3 ways to a flop sent from heaven. It comes 7 king ace. The poker gods are giving us a second chance to redeem ourselves in a pretty similar spot to earlier in the session, but not as multi-way here. LoJack checks to us on a board we absolutely crush. I bet third pot, only cutoff on our direct left, makes the call. Turn is the jack of diamonds. Queen 10 is now a straight. If he has it, God bless him. We are just never folding. In fact, I see that I have a pot-sized bet behind on a board that could kill our action on the river if another diamond comes. I'm all in. I'm trying to remain as tail resistant as possible. 3 seconds go by, 60 seconds, a minute and a half later, he decides to flip over and fold ace queen with the queen of diamonds. Oh my God, what a fold. I realize what a terrible mistake I made though. When I'm holding the king of diamonds, not only do we block another diamond from killing the action on the river, but we should have just set up a more callable jam on the river here by betting smaller on the turn instead of maxing out our fold equity when we didn't need to. Another mistake, running well but performing badly. Now we defend an under the gun raise with the premium king queen of clubs. Board comes 2 queens and a deuce. We just cool down his double barrel and just get 2 streets.
Yeah, just don't post my hand when I start you.
Okay. I'm probably gonna check. I'm out of position.
Yeah, good.
Let's see.
Controlling the pot, how do you call it?
I need to play defensive. I need to play defensive.
No, he's there. You cannot check now.
I'm gonna check.
Check.
I'm out of position.
Should I get out of line?
I'm out of position. I'm out of position.
Good, good. Let me catch up with something.
Now I need to bet though.
Yeah, you have to bet, man. You need to pay the pot. I have 2 black cards, but they block.
Black card was when
20.
Here I am, I'm in that snake pit. And I'm the mongoose, and the mongoose is trying to fight the cobra.
We take out a couple field callers with our pre-flop. Before picking up ace-9 of diamonds on the button. Undergun raises to 7. We are only 5-handed here. I decide to 3-bet to 20 and he calls. Heads up, flop comes ace-king, 7, 2 spades. He checks, I bet 1/3. He calls. Turn is to 6 of spades. He checks, and now I check back with a kicker that isn't the best. River is unfortunately another spade, making it a one-liner. So when he blocks, bet for 1/3. Do just let it go. +1 has limped. We pick up king queen off in the low jack. I raise to 10 quid, blinds and +1 call. So we go 4 ways to 9 king 2 2 hearts. Checks to me in position. I bet 15 into 40. We get a call from the big blind. It's a 10 of spades on the turn. Checks to me. I bet around 2/3 of the pot. He calls again on the 7 of diamond river. He checks for the 3rd time. I just check back and we are good. Let me know if you would go for a 3rd barrel for fin value. With king jack off next, I raise 2 field callers to £12. Yes, far too small. We go 4 ways as a result. Flop is some kind of low paired board, and we check back all the way to showdown with our king high, and we are actually good. Nice.
45. You just dive first. Whatever. With me. I mean, be careful. Come on, look. So please.
It's king.
I'm coming. Hello, guys. You're my pepper.
I love the flavor.
That's spot on.
Should definitely be in the green today, given just my luck and how I ran. But yeah, didn't quite play too well. So yeah, quite disappointed. I actually played a lot better in the session where I lost £600. So that's poker, you know. You can run really well and play terrible and win, or you can run really bad and lose but play really well. That's poker. Today it was unfortunately a bad performance and we lost at the same time. Should be in the green. But guys, if you're enjoying the series and you're still watching and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It is getting late and I need to go to bed. Hope you guys have a good weekend. If it is posted on the weekend, I don't know if it will be, but I am absolutely rambling on now. Peace, guys.